Hey there, this is Marissa with Marissa Moments. So, this reading is for the person who has so much to do but never gets anything done. So, if that sounds like you or someone you know, then you might want to pay attention because the ancestors have something to say. And here it goes. Okay, so here's what I received. And this actually resonates with me as well. But so you're very scatterbrained, right? You or the person that you know, whomever this is for, you're very, very scatterbrained. But here's the thing. So, in a good way, you keep coming up because, of course, this means that spirit is just connecting with you with all of these brilliant ideas. And it's like so overwhelming, but in the best way possible, that you just don't know which way to turn, right? You're just like, oh, maybe I should do that. And then as soon as you start working on it, then boop, you're over here. And you're just kind of dismissing it as being ADHD, which maybe it is. I don't know. I can't diagnose you. But what I receive is that more so than anything is that spirit is giving you so much to juggle because you're in a season where you need to start getting organized. Does that sound familiar? So the same thing comes up even when it comes down to like cleaning out your closet, right? And what I receive, and this can be the same or separate, but what I receive is that, you know, when you get to that point, and of course this is like, you know, third world, or not third world, but first world problems, right? Where your closet is so jam-packed you can barely hang anything up, right? And then that is a surefire sign that you need to start going through your clothes because you need to purge and get rid of some things and donate some things that no longer serve you, right? But the thing of it is, that's just spirit's way of saying that it's time to get more focused. Okay, so what it is specifically, because I'm getting downloads as I'm recording this, is that spirit's going to continue to give you different downloads and different ideas and different information, because what it is that spirit wants you to be able to go through a sorting process on your own right now. So old you, previous you would have tried to take on every single thing, right? You would have been like, okay, I'm going to do everything. And then you get overwhelmed and then you start feeling resentful towards whomever gave you the projects in the first place, even though you were like, sure, I'll do it, right? And so you're just stacking onto your plate. But what spirit is having you do is start to recognize, because you've been working on your healing, you've been working on yourself and recognizing your own personal truth, but spirit's taking it even further to say, okay, so now that you've been doing all of this healing work, all of this just self-reflection, how is it going to apply in a different realm of your existence, in your work setting, in your family setting, all of these different atmospheres and environments, because you have to be able to apply these lessons to more than one facet of your life, right? Because we don't live just a singular linear existence. We go all different ways. I mean, at least I know I do. I don't know about you. But anywho, had to pause to refocus. But anyway, so what spirit is saying is that the reason why you're getting all of these ideas, which are all brilliant ideas and they all have the capacity to come to full fruition and be successful, but one, you need to organize by writing it down. Like become very intentional is the word. Yes, thank you, spirit. Become very intentional about like almost keeping like a notepad, a journal, a note card or something next to you, and a pen, a writing utensil. And what I receive is that don't always lean on like having your phone around, because what I hear is you probably have the capacity to let that phone battery go out. And then by the time you get that brilliant idea, you're looking for a charger. And by the time you find the charger, your phone is dead. And you're like, gosh darn it, right? And then if you don't write it down right away, then it's just off with the wind. And you're like, I just had a multi-million-dollar idea that just left my brain. Anywho, bottom line, because Lord knows I will ramble, is one, write things down. And two, take out your mental funnel as you go through this list and prioritize what needs to be prioritized. And then exclude the things that no longer feel in alignment with who you are at this stage of your life and where you see yourself going. So what spirit is saying, you can't continue to do the things that felt successful to old you, because it's going to keep you in that old former place and space if you have the intention of ascending from there. Now, if you're comfortable, if you want to stay there, that's completely fine. But 9 times out of 10, you're not listening to me because you want to stay where you are, right? So in order to ascend, in order to be able to capitalize on all of these brilliant ideas that Spirit is bringing through to you, you have to bring it down energetically, get focused, get organized, and then work accordingly. Don't do a little bit of a little bit for every single thing. No, take on a task, get focused, get it done, and then move on. Don't worry about the ideas. They're going to sit there. If they are divinely for you, they will not disappear, and no one can or will steal them, right? But at the same time, understand that you're probably still going to be getting more ideas that even continuously come in as you're working on one project. Do not drop that project just to start something else. No, add it to your list. Again, these are brilliant ideas. They are all potentially successful, but if you're not giving them your all and your full attention and focus, then they're just going to be something else that's fleeting and that remember when I used to do this type situation. So that's it. And as always, if this message resonates, then that means it's for you. And if not, that's cool too. Just keep it pushing. Either way, I thank you for watching and listening, and I wish you the best day ever. Until next time, you know the vibes. Peace. Oh, and by the way, before I forget, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, all those things, and share as you feel inclined to do. And if this message resonates, put it in the comments. If it doesn't resonate, put it in the comments. Let's start communicating with each other, because that's how we get to divine accountability. And furthermore, don't forget to check out other videos that you feel intuitively called to watch, because you never know when the key to your healing and next step is going to be buried there. So that's it. Happy healing.